Goodbye. Thanks. Oh wait, no. Hello. Boo. Funny what a bit of darkness does to the senses. I miss that too. Well, I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, that is your classic British cinema. Yep. Well, like before you go, when you go to cinema, the movies, the theatre, whatever you want to call it, when you go, there's obviously like a ton of adverts at the beginning. And then in the UK, for some reason, it all obviously like all the lights go off and stuff and it dims down and you're all kind of sat there silently thinking the movie's about to start. And then just out of nowhere, all you hear is a, and then it's just some guy who's like, it's funny what a bit of darkness does to the senses, and you're just there like, ah. And it's basically
Wait, it's, like, on that like, someone says that over the microphone? Or is that,
no,
like,
it's just
a
a
joke?
pre-recorded thing. But basically,
Okay.
it's like turn your fucking phone off. That's what it is. Yeah, pretty much.
Ours has, like, a roller coaster that you, like, go through to the movie, and you see, like, the popcorn explode, and, like, there's candy, and then it, like, starts the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my boo man. He
I haven't been to the
entertains me.
movies since I was, like,
And then there's
13, though.
there's the Dolby, there's the Dolby bit as well, where it's like, Yeah, and it's like, yeah, makes you feel like you're actually inside the microphone. It's amazing. It's the UK cinemas are just. I go for the bits before the actual movie most of the time. Yeah, you get that early enough in the ads as well. There's always at least one ad where at least one person in the cinema goes, "Well, that looks shit, doesn't it?" Doesn't matter what movie you go to or what cinema you go to. You could be watching Toy Story with your kids, and one of the adverts, I guarantee, yeah, I guarantee one person in that cinema will go, "Well, that looks shit." It's just, yeah, they do. It's just a standard of UK cinema, I think, at this point. Yeah. We're sticking with the usual intro. It's beer time, and today I have a Dexter from Yorkshire salted caramel beer. So I'm going to give this a little taste. Basically, Ollie Ball here. Ooh,
Or
divine. You know what that is? Oh my god, that just gets the taste buds tingling. Oh, oh, that's a scrannet. That is. That's a ding dang do. Oh,
I mean,
that's a proper ding dang do. Unbelievable. Salted caramel Dexters. That is just something else. It's a it's an ale that's got a really, really like it's strong but a fine salted caramel taste to it. Like the salted caramel, it's strong enough that it's like the main flavor, but it's not overpowering. And you get like the ale to begin with, and then the salted caramel kind of kicks in at the back of your throat, and you're just met with this salted caramel goodness. That is, I'll tell you what, I did not have high hopes for that. When I took that out of the box and read salted caramel, I was like, nah, no way. No, no, I don't think you could. Yeah,
sorry.
replicable. I'm
Replicatable?
replicable. Rep-
Yeah,
unreplicatable.
replicatable. Yeah, nice.
Anti-replicatable. That's the one. Yeah, that's an 8 out of 10. That is. There is lactose in it, so if you're lactose intolerant, that's really weird that there's milk in this. But there we go.
Helps with the caramel flavor.
That's what does it. Yeah.
Is it actual milk or is it like whey?
Contains
Sorry,
malted
milk.
barley, wheat, oats, and lactose, which in brackets it says milk. So I
Hmm.
think it actually contains milk. I would
Yeah.
pour it. I would pour it into a glass, but I don't have a glass here, so that's good. Well, they
Do
make
they?
salted caramel vodka, don't they? Mhm, of course
Huh.
it is. No, well,
Make
I'll tell you
everything out of
what.
milk.
Start selling this stuff. Dexter's salted caramel. That is good.
Dang.
Your
Have you had
life
it?
must be pretty poor if you're lactose.
Does it taste normal? Okay.
I'd prefer it to taste of milk, to be fair. Imagine if there was a drink out there which
Ew!
just. No, imagine if there was a drink out there which tasted of milk but got you as wasted as
I
vodka does.
hate the taste of milk.
But imagine, yeah, but imagine doing
You
a
can mix
shot.
that.
Imagine doing a shot of milk every single time. Yeah, that's not necessarily nice, but imagine walking up to the club and being like, "Can I get 3 shots of milk, please?" Yeah, it's like, "Here you go, mate. Do you want a semi-skinned or full fat? You know, perfect.
Vodka and like your Italian soda, I guess.
Obviously in the
That'd
UK, it
probably be
wouldn't ask
good.
if you want semi-skinned. It'd be do you want red or green caps? Yeah, or blue, or blue. Yeah, but I don't really know many people that go for purple or blue.
What are
I
you
feel like
talking about?
red and green. So yeah, the color of
Oh,
the milk carton,
right, right.
not the carton, the cap. Yeah,
For like the percent.
yeah, basically decides what milk is. To be fair, this whole time, I'm not being funny. They could tomorrow turn around and switch full fat milk and semi-skim milk around, and just leave the caps on. So just put full fat milk in green, and I guarantee half the people that drink it wouldn't even notice.
What
I
color
would
do you go
notice, yeah.
for?
Green,
Hmm.
yes. Oh,
Is it
as
like
soon as I walk into
1%?
someone's house and there's like a red in there, I'm a bit iffy.
We have 1%, 2%, and then whole milk, and it's red, blue, and green.
I think semi-skinned is 2, so
Okay,
2
yeah, so pretty
basically.
close. So we get 2%, but I don't like milk.
Yeah, which is funny because it's semi-skinned, so you think maybe there's 50%, but that would be a lot. Yeah, you basically just be
Yeah,
like chugging cheese at that point. Just lumpy milk.
milk.
That sounds disgusting. That sounds vile. Milk and
What do you
Red
do with
Bull.
like? Have you guys never had like an Italian soda with like it's like
I didn't know Apple invented Italian.
it's flavored syrup,
Yeah,
club soda, and then you put like it's just like non-flavored carbonated.
so just carbonated water.
Yeah, but it's called club soda over here.
Okay.
Okay. So you have that, and then you can get it with like um milk and whipped cream on it. And it like if you don't drink it fast enough, it curdles. But it's not weird. Quite good. No, because it doesn't taste milky. It's just like creamy. So if you get like the
That's basically just like creamer.
I guess, but it's flavored
Yeah, it's got some
and
bubbles in it.
carbonated. That's good. Would recommend.
Why is it called an Italian?
It's like a sub. I don't know. I didn't come up with that name. Yeah.
No, Italian soda.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, but you can add it. They ask if you want it. But if you have it plain, it's just like flavored water. Oh, my bad. French soda then. It's pretty good.
I think I find it's pronounced French. But...
I'm muting for the rest of the episode.
Have you actually been out for your first drink yet in America?
No. I just got vaccinated yesterday, so
Ah,
I will once I deal with that. Yeah.
where's the first place you're gonna go? Chain wise,
Um
obviously, don't like give the actual address to your location.
um I don't know. There's a lot of places that I've been wanting to go back to in Portland that I haven't been to. But
B dubs,
I don't
B
yeah, we
dubs.
were talking about this the other day because we don't call it B-dubs over here.
Yes, you do.
No, we do
Yes,
not.
we do. I know.
No, we do not.
My
I
friend
have
that lives
never
in.
had any. We have a Buffalo Wild Wings like 5 minutes away from like the high school, and nobody has ever said, "Oh, you want to go to B Dubs?" It's,
Maybe not in
"Oh, you want to
Oregon,
go to
but
Buffalo?"
in Ohio they call it B dubs.
Ohio is so far away from here,
Well, I'm not saying it's
halfway across the
I'm not saying it's
country.
next door, but
Oh, jeez.
Merc.
No, it's no one would ever call it Merc. We'd say like,
Don't say
uh,
Mercedes.
yeah, we just say Sadies. But I would just call it a Mercedes. Like I
Yeah, but
wouldn't even
that's
shorten
no.
it.
Okay, do you want to know why you lot call it a Sadies when we're referring to a
Why?
Mercedes? Because half of your bloody people are called Mercedes. That's such a common name in America for some reason.
Yeah,
You
I've
walk
never
down
met
the
one,
streets
but
here, I guarantee you're not going to find a single person called Mercedes.
but Merc just sounds so bad.
Merc makes so much more sense. That's like
No.
calling a Ferrari a fur rather than a Rari.
What do you mean? You would call it a fur because you use the first half
No, we call it a
of
Rari
a
because a
word.
Rari makes more sense.
How
Like
does
a
Merc make
Volkswagen
more
VW,
sense?
not a Volks.
Yeah, we say VW too.
Mercedes. Mercedes. Sounds like some woman. It generally sounds like a woman you find out the back of a B-dubs. Oh yeah, I've just been to B-dubs. I'm just gonna go see Sadie's just out the back.
I don't think I've ever shortened it, to be honest. It, I don't know.
It's a very questionable shortage.
Like if you were like, "Oh, do you want to drive the Mercedes?" I would
Most
say
of the time, I
Mercedes,
mean,
not Merc or
most of the time I
Sadies.
just drive down the road and I'm like, oh, look at that Mercedes. That looks nice.
Exactly.
Or that, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty easy as well, isn't it? Pretty simple. But ah, that's smart. That is, yeah, yeah. You could do that. That's pretty smart. To be fair. But yeah,
No.
it's most definitely referred to as B dubs.
No.
I'm putting a
Do
poll
you
out on
have any
Twitter
over
now.
there?
I'm putting a poll on Twitter now. I'm doing it. No, we don't. Not as far as I'm aware. Um, what do you
But
call
you
it?
have mainly
Yeah,
hmm,
right. B dubs. What do you call it?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
We would just say Buffalo Wild Wings, like, to be honest.
Buffalo. Wild Wings. What I did see is a Lidl that's opened in America,
A
and
what?
Americans are going fucking nuts for it. Lidl. Lidl is fantastic because everything's basically so cheap in there, and you can buy like all your groceries. Yeah,
What
but
is
then also the thing that really has struck the Americans is the random crap that Lidl sells every other week. Yeah, yeah. There's like a garden gnome next to a portable barbecue next to a four-person tent. Which, if you keep on walking, you get to some like makeup lights. Which, if you walk further, there's a discount sale on cushions. That they just and it changes like every week. They just sell random crap in there, as well as doing like yeah. But then they do actually do like cheap groceries and stuff like that. So yeah, their pastry's good too. Yeah, and I saw ones open in America, and people are going nuts for it because they're just like, oh my
no.
god, this bakery's so good, and look at all this random crap I can buy, which I know obviously Americans love. So
You guys have a crumble cookie over there yet? It's like a
we
cookie
do
shop.
not have crumble cookie.
It's like blowing up over here,
We
but
have
it's
Millie's cookies.
hmm,
Have you not had Millie's cookies? There's one in Bristol.
nice. Quality ice cream.
Is that it?
Yep. I think that's like their whole thing, yeah. Yeah.
What happens when they decide to make a new one? They have to change their logo every time.
They just switch out flavors. So they have like certain flavors that they have consistently, and then they switch them out.
Yeah, Cineworld. Oh, have you muted yourself?
No shot.
This kid muted himself halfway through
Wait, no, I
Screen?
haven't.
Stream. Well, people are saying you're muted, so...
I'll unmute and listen.
Has he been like this the
Because
entire
I
time?
literally just didn't change anything.
No, you can hear Dunk. You
Yeah.
can hear Dunk.
Damn it.
The bot.
The
How
bot.
have you guys not
The bot's
fixed that
had it.
yet?
Yeah,
oh.
have you not fixed that yet? Jam, do it now. Sort it now. Or try it.
Damn.
Dang. We apologise.
Got us
for
all.
gaming hype man. You came in too hyped and the bot slapped
Yep.
it down and was like, none of that.
What's that mic bot?
For spamming caps.
Gaming hype man, whilst you were actually here, what do you call Buffalo Wild Wings?
If you were to shorten it.
If you were to shorten it down, if you were to go to Buffalo Wild Come on!
Disgusting.
Nice.
Disgusting.
B-dubs.
No
Yes.
way.
I knew it. I knew it was called B-dubs.
We thought so. Right.
Terrible.
Spam protection. Here we go.
What do you call it, Kayla? Just do you want to go to Buffalo?
That's like saying, like, next thing you know, you're at Niagara Falls. Like, that's like
Let me just drive 30 hours.
Yeah, but that's like me turning to Doug and going, "Oh, do you just want to go to Edinburgh?" Well, actually, I'm talking about going to Nando's, but because I've shortened it to a town in the UK, we fucked off to Scotland.
Not at all.
That's exactly what it's like.
There's a Buffalo Wild Wings 5 minutes away. I'm not driving 30 hours and casually bringing it up.
You don't know because you said, "Do you want to go to Buffalo?" In my head, the first thing I think of is Buffalo Bills, which I know is in Buffalo, which is where Niagara Falls is. And then I'm like, "Shit, we're going to Niagara Falls." So I'm packing a rainproof coat. I'm packing my wellies. I'm packing sleeping stuff because I'm thinking we're doing a 30-hour car journey. Next thing I know, we're sat in some little corner cupboard thing, and I'm being served chicken wings.
Nice.
A corner cupboard?
I can't remember what they're called. Booths. That's the one.
Corner cupboard.
Why is
I
the
really do
cupboard
wanna-
the thing out of that whole thing that you pointed out?
It's the only thing that didn't make sense.
They want to pick up on his amazing geography knowledge.
Yeah, my amazing geography knowledge. Yeah. Do you
It's
know
in
what?
Niagara Falls. Like, doesn't it go into Canada?
Yeah, but it's also in Buffalo. I know this
I've
because
never
of
been.
I know this because of The Office. So, because they
Really
go
good
to Niagara Falls at some
educating
point.
show.
Yeah.
I
They
generally
go
pretty
for
much
the wedding.
all of my geography knowledge comes from TV and sport.
Nice.
If
Same.
anyone asks me where somewhere is, I'm like, the first thing my brain does is think, okay, well, what sports team do I know is in that location? And I'm like, well, I know what country it's in. Boom.
Nice. I've never really been good at geography, to be honest. Probably
10 out of 10.
did it for like 2 years
I
in school.
thought I was better than I am. So, lucky.
Thank you, were muted the entire time.
I wasn't.
Fs.
Big F.
I haven't been to any like historical landmarks in the US. And that's unfortunate.
There's
like
not
the
really
Grand
anything
Canyon,
historical. Yeah, there's nothing really
Mount
historical near you,
Rushmore.
is there? So,
There's Crater Lake, which is a crater.
but
inside
see,
of a
after
lake.
obviously
It's only
speaking
like 4
to you
hours away.
about it, the only thing I really know about Oregon is it's like the center for the next massive tsunami.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's pretty much
Yeah.
all I know at this point. When I think of Oregon now, I just think that's where the next big tsunami is going to happen.
Unlucky. Yeah, I mean,
Just a little
eventually,
bit,
maybe.
but... And obviously Portland. There's that.
I was muted somehow.
Jeez.
You rookie.
I don't know how.
You rookie. you're gonna have to go through and put like a dub over the whole of the YouTube video now.
Nice.
Nah. That'd be
That'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Or just apologise. Just put a big blooper at the beginning,
It's only for
apologising for
what,
the
like
first
20 minutes?
20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really.
Sorry for not being able to hear Dunk. He muted himself.
I didn't even mute myself. I don't know why it wasn't recognizing my mic.
It's weird because we could hear you in Discord.
Yeah, could hear you in
So-
Discord. So
Yeah. I don't know what happened, to be honest.
who knows?
Unlucky.
We're only 10 episodes in, so we're allowed to make mistakes. Still.
Yes, exactly.
We're allowed to make mistakes until our 18th birthday. So when we turn 18 is when we must make sure that the podcast is primed to rock it at that point.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because obviously once we take off, we're going to be like, just trying to think of like, yeah, I'm going to be getting people like Addison Rae on, probably the Paul brothers.
Yep.
You know, maybe the Sidemen as well.
Non-confrontational.
Yeah,
guests.
yeah, exactly.
Good
I mean,
review.
so yeah, okay, like we'll cancel all of them. Just can we get Addison Rae on? That's the only one I care about. So,
Damn, Jam, what's with the language?
Lucky Jam.
which one are we referring to in that?
I would
That we're talking
assume.
about.
I would assume the Pool brothers.
I don't even want to slander them at this point because the amount
All
of people.
three?
All three?
Sidemen aren't that bad.
The Sidemen are fantastic. I love the Sidemen. But in all fairness, I don't actually want to slander the Paul brothers at all because the amount of people that they're just randomly calling out now for boxing matches.
Yeah, but the thing is, Logan. I'm not gonna lie. I actually don't dislike Logan.
He made mistakes previously, but he's actually an alright person now.
Yeah.
Jake Paul
Does
is
that-
just a massive bellend.
Does what he I can't English. Is what he's doing now, does that make up for the fact of all the mistakes that he had?
No, but it doesn't make him a bad person.
It's tough because I don't want to sound harsh, but what he did put any 17 or 18-year-old guy in that situation, and they probably kind of do something similar. But obviously, I think the thing is with people that are on in front of the camera is your life is constantly watched and judged and everything at that point.
Yeah.
Like, me or Don could go off of here now and we could go off and make some mistake, but the chances are two
We
or
don't
three
have a
people are going to
huge
know of it.
following.
Yeah. Whereas obviously if someone like them was to go off and make another mistake, it'd be
Yeah.
a big thing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't dislike him anymore. I hate his brother. Jake Paul's just a fucking dickhead.
The thing is, I don't think he should have to make up for what the bad things that he's done. He just needs to learn from it, which is what he's done.
But yeah.
Yeah, we all make mistakes.
Whereas
So
Jake Paul just hasn't learned
Jake
from
Paul's
whatever
just
he's done.
turd who thinks he can fucking beat anyone up, and I can't wait to watch him get absolutely smashed at one point.
I think he does that to like continue his popularity though, because I'm not sure what he would do.
Yeah,
But he doesn't need
Like
to. That's the thing.
But he wants to. Famous people always want to get more famous.
Yeah, well, he
I feel like
does.
everyone
He just
wants.
No,
he does just-
but he will get more famous. No
he
matter
just
what he
feeds
does.
off of it, doesn't he? So,
Yeah.
like, that is literally. He knows that if he keeps doing that, even if he gets hated, he's still getting publicity from it, which
Right.
can lead to other things.
Yeah,
so-
but publicity is different to fame.
yeah, but publicity.
Yeah, but it
leads
all
to fame.
generates it, doesn't it?
If you're in front of the camera all the time and in the news all the time, you've got loads more opportunities, whether you're doing good or bad. There's going to be if you're someone that's constantly trending online, people are going to want to talk to you. TV shows are going to want you. Companies are going to want you to do sponsorship.
But that's the thing. He doesn't constantly trend.
He doesn't constantly trend.
He
but when
trends
he does,
for like a week or two when he does something, dies off, and then
Yeah,
like a
but
couple months
then
later he'll pop back up.
his
Still
trend in
gaining
that
that
time is
traction.
his trend in that time as well is huge. Like it's not
Yeah.
like it's a small trend.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's
He's-
a small trend, but it's
But
just
obviously he's built up this whole persona where he is just a dickhead, which obviously gets most people out. I mean, the Sidemen mention him probably every 2 or 3 videos. So yeah, but it is what it is. Someone wants to be like that. Someone wants to be like that. I don't particularly like him, but
no, I don't think many people do. TBH.
you say that. I reckon with how many people dislike him, there's probably just as many that like him.
Yeah, of course, but
Yeah.
yeah,
He is.
But
it's
their
like that
age
with
is
anyone.
they're probably quite young to be fans of him.
But also, there's probably like
Mm.
tons of fangirls out there that fangirls over his whole bad boy persona.
Probably.
Yeah. Messed up world, really.
Who knows?
Because obviously that is the same look that James Charles is now going for. But he's kind of taking it down the wrong route. Instead of getting into boxing matches, he's getting
Jesus
himself
Christ.
into legal cases. So, you know.
I don't think
Sure.
he's gaining popularity from that though.
No, I think if anything,
way-
he's losing popularity.
The way Jake Paul is, yeah.
I'm gonna have a look at
Definitely.
something quickly.
Well, cause James Charles was like the first cover boy, like got super popular super quickly, and I mean obviously he's
Yeah.
lost a lot of business and deals and stuff because
He's got more than
everything
enough
that's
money at
going
this
on.
point, doesn't he? So
Yeah, definitely.
he doesn't have to work a day again in his life. But yeah, he's definitely an interesting one for sure. We won't go into too much detail about what he's been up to, but we'll just say it's illegal for wrong reasons.
Yes.
Not like he's smoking weed or something like that. Which, to be fair, I don't even think that's illegal in the state he lives in, is it? So
Don't need
I think
to know.
it's illegal everywhere now. Pretty sure in
is
America.
it legal everywhere?
I think it's decriminalized at least,
Oh,
but it's
why are my
I'll
weed
look it
stocks
up.
tanking then? Why is no one
Oh, I
buying
don't
weed?
know.
It's disappointing me. Like,
Probably already have a lot of it.
I'm trying to
I
make
don't
some bread.
know. Oh, like money. Many states.
Yeah, money. Yeah.
Thought you wanted to make like bread with wheat.
No, not real
Huh.
bread. I'm looking to make that moolah. That's why
Get that cash.
put
The recreational
50
use
quid
of
into
cannabis.
some meme coins this week.
Nice.
Didn't I,
Nice.
Dunk? Yeah. Bought
Yeah.
myself £25 worth of Elon Gate in the dip,
Nice.
which I think I'm up on. And then I bought £25 worth of coin called Pube.
Nice.
Yeah, which I'm excited
Good
about.
coins.
And then
I'm-
I've also
Good
got.
coins.
I'm
I've got-
really sad I put money into Bitcoin
Where did you do it?
about a week, 2 weeks ago.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
The thing
Why?
is, right? The thing is,
It's bad for the environment.
But then take money out of
right,
Bitcoin.
So we had this conversation the other day.
We did, yes.
It's not the best for the environment. I agree with that, but Bitcoin, if anything, is literally going to be one of the leading reasons for why green energy becomes a big thing.
Yeah.
Because if green energy companies hop on board with Bitcoin and get that to go green, and Bitcoin then skyrockets from it, then there's going to be other industries that follow, thinking that green energy will be more of an attractable.
To be fair, I think there's something on my Twitter which says it's talking about Elon Musk's Bitcoin U-turn and the rise of green cryptocurrency Chia. Chia is described as green money for a digital world because it uses far less energy than Bitcoin to create.
Most
Quite a few
cryptos
that are-
now use less energy than Bitcoin and Ethereum,
Yeah.
but they are literally like the original two. So they
True.
they are first version coins, so they're gonna use loads of energy. Stuff like Cardano and even fucking Dogecoin to a degree. Doesn't really use much in the way of, or as much anyway. But Bitcoin will still, by the end of the year, Bitcoin will be above 100K, I'd say.
Yeah.
See, I mean, Tesla isn't even taking it anymore as of
Yeah,
this week.
literally, this whole Bitcoin U-turn is so that the price drops, everyone can buy it at a cheaper price again. In the meantime, Dogecoin is getting driven up again. Then, in a month, probably in a few weeks' time, Tesla are going to announce again that they've actually decided they're going to work with Bitcoin to find a greener way to make Bitcoin work, and they're going to start accepting payments again, which
Yeah.
will drive Bitcoin's price straight up again, and then they'll have doubled their money. Some
They
shit like that.
the thing
Yeah.
that was weird is that Elon Musk tweeted out his tweet before he tweeted out about Tesla not accepting Bitcoin anymore. His tweet before that was literally just, "Do you want Tesla to accept Dogecoin?"
I wouldn't be surprised if it does turn around
Yeah.
and accept Dogecoin.
I mean, he's trying to make as much money as he can, right? If he
Yeah,
can
but
influence people to buy
he's-
things.
He has such a big influence on Dogecoin nowadays that Elon Musk could tweet the word Dogecoin and it's going to go up by like 15-20%.
He has an influence on pretty much anything he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much any crypto he says it's
I would say anything in general. He has huge
Yeah, any-
influence.
Yeah, that's
The
what
majority of
that's what I
things,
was saying.
but-
Like anything he
Yeah.
he
But the thing
says.
with crypto is he's, to most people, he's like the original big name that's putting money into crypto.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so if he was to tweet out, I could start a coin tomorrow called, I don't know, Plum Butts. And if I got Elon Musk to tweet out how good Plum Butts was and that Tesla were going to look to use it for payments, that thing would be $10 by the end of the day. Like, it's just the control he has over it is ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it's still a place where most people can easily make money. There's coins out there which will do 1,000 times the return. Like, there's so many cases now of people putting like £100 on and coming away with like tens of thousands of pounds
Yeah.
just from these stupid
So-
coins which make no sense. But
Yeah. So this is about this chia thing from the green cryptocurrency, which people have been calling it. According to its white paper, the process of creating chias uses up to 10,000 times less energy than Bitcoin's mining technology. That's because Bitcoin is mined using a concept called proof of work, which involves solving computationally complex puzzles in order to unlock new tokens. According to a report by Citigroup, Bitcoin uses around 66 times more electricity than it did in late 2015. Chia, meanwhile, is created using a concept known as proof of space. To farm Chia, users need empty hard drives to house plots, which are then given a certain number of blocks based on how much space is available. Instead of consuming massive amounts of electricity, proof of space leverages the over provisioned exabytes of disk space that already exist in the world today. Chia claims it in its white paper published this year. Nice. So basically,
Bitcoin
it's a
is
whole different method of getting it.
yeah. The thing with Bitcoin is there is only a limited number.
Yeah.
Bitcoin. It's not all been mined yet, but one day, like the last Bitcoin will have been mined.
Yeah.
Which at that point, it just becomes a
currency.
it almost just becomes a commodity. Just to own Bitcoin.
Yeah.
To turn around and say, "Oh, you own part of a small percentage of the world's entire Bitcoin." And at that point, that's why I can't see anything but the price of it going up, because the rarer it gets, the more the price will drive up. And as soon as it gets to a point where there is no more and the people that own it, and they have to sell it in order for someone else to own it, like at that point it's just you pick the price that you want it at and I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, but I guess that could happen with anything really. It's just Bitcoin
Yeah,
was
could do.
obviously the first one. So
Well,
it got
Bitcoin was the
big.
first one, and
Yeah.
I mean Bitcoin, it will always be the like OG
Yeah.
crypto.
Well, everything
But,
else is kind of known as altcoins, aren't they? Pretty much.
yeah.
Like everything else.
But obviously, the thing is with Bitcoin, even though it's the one that's worth the most per coin at the moment, in my opinion, in the future, I think it'll still be worth a lot. But I do think at some point, Bitcoin will almost take a back seat when it comes to crypto, and it'll kind of just be
Yeah.
the one behind.
Well, it will have to like.
It'll probably
It
still
will
have.
have to because, like you
Yeah, it'll
said,
still have.
there will get to a point where you can't get any more. So
It'll
then
still
the
have.
others will rise in price because people will be getting the
Yeah,
others.
it still have the biggest market cap and all that jazz, but I do think at some point, because the thing is, a lot of these newer crypto coins like actually have a purpose.
Mm.
Like a lot of them now are just built on blockchains, which whether they're used for uh, some of them are used for financial services, some of them are used to support charities, some of them are used. Well, I mean, obviously Bitcoin's going down the route now of being a payment, which is great, but I mean, is it really going to come to a point where the whole world's going to be paying in like
Yeah.
0.000000002 bitcoins for a coffee? Probably not, because I don't think people are just to the point of using 0.002
No,
rather
it's
than
kind
just
of
£2.
complicated.
Yeah,
Really.
and unless it all goes digital and you literally just have a card which has your Bitcoin on there and plop it on, but
I mean, it could. It'd be
it
weird
could.
with all the other cryptos, though. You'd have to have an individual card for each,
Well, that's the
I'd
thing. But
assume.
again, I don't see Bitcoin going anywhere. I do. It will become a more mainstream payment
Yeah.
Mm.
platform.
I mean, people are already not using cash
Yeah.
as much, so
But I mean,
I
people at the moment as well are just hating having to do things via Ethereum because of the gas fees on Ethereum to use it.
Yeah.
Like to make a trade on Ethereum at the moment or to convert something from Ethereum to something else, you're having to pay like for like a $500 investment, you're paying like $200 just on gas fees on Ethereum, just because of how expensive their gas fees are at the moment. Which is why there's other cryptos out there which are trying to basically like build off of the model of Ethereum to let you kind of use their blockchains in that way. But yeah, I'm not qualified. Just to clarify, I'm not qualified. I'm chatting shit, but I just have an interest in it. So
Probably have
I,
more knowledge than me and
at
Kayla.
the end of
definitely.
the day, for any of us three, for anyone in chat, crypto is just a money maker. Like it's a way to make money. You can have belief in what you're
I do
like
it for
putting your money
entertainment.
into. Yeah, well, and that.
I do
But
it to
like
do it for the colours. See green and red.
elongate and
It's
pube, I have no fucking care. Like, don't get me wrong, they both donate to charity as a crypto coin. So like, I've got an interest in it in that sense. But like, I don't
Yeah.
actually care whether they stick around for ages or not because I'm not going to hold it for ages. I'm just waiting to see how they do.
Well, that crypto millionaire or billionaire, whatever it was, donated 1.5 mil to charity
Yeah, that Shiba coin.
in the Shiba coin.
Yeah, which crashed the price of it.
Didn't really crash it that much though because it's such a small price already. It really did not
Yeah,
make a difference.
that's the thing that's like obviously that's the thing that's got a lot of people into these meme coins at the moment is some of them can go up by like 10, 100, 1,000
Yeah.
times because the price is so small and people get such a big interest in it. Like the price can just drive up massively, uh, which is why people have such a big interest in them because they're like, shit, if I can 100 times $100, like
Mm.
you're talking stupid money then off of such a small investment.
Yeah. See, I bought
But
mine very early on, so I bought like a mil for like £5
well, so I own
or £10, I think.
yeah, so I put like £25 into um, Elongate, and I've got 28 million Elongate coins, and I put £25 into Cube, and I've got 16.5 billion coins,
Jesus.
which obviously sounds like a lot, but they're all worth like point zero zero zero
Yeah.
zero
And it would take a
Right.
while for it to
And
go up.
Yeah,
Right, but if it goes up, when it goes up.
Well, yeah. So I mean, if that thing does
Go to the moon.
100 times its price, it's still going to be way, way less than $1 or
Yeah.
a cent. But for me, obviously, it's going to be a 100-time investment at that point. So. But yeah, I mean, again, it's 20 quid. So if I lose it, I lose it. I'm not that fast. The only one I've really got that big an interest in that I've put money into is Cardano, just because I think it looks quite cool. And I've only got £100 in that. But I got in that initially when it was like $1.05, and now it's almost $2. So
Nice. Easy money.
easy money.
Right.
But
We seem to get onto crypto every single week.
because it's such
I
a big
don't-
thing nowadays.
Crypto / stocks we get onto every
Such a
week.
big thing.
Constantly.
People love it.
Yeah. Jesus, Jam.
Yeah, we're not talking
No.
about that.
So
Nope.
Friends reunion, that's happening.
Never,
I've never
ever,
watched
ever watch
Friends.
Friends.
Neither have I. So
Thank
good.
you very much. That's conversation over.
That was that was
Good
why that was why James Corden was trending, because he got cast in a Friends reunion, which everyone was.
What?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What for?
I don't know. I guess I think they're bringing in 2 people to be in the Friends reunion.
Interesting.
And he's
What about
one of them.
iCarly?
I did watch that as a kid. Yeah,
There's supposed to be a reunion of that.
Yeah.
there is. June 17th.
But Sam
Sam is not in it.
is not
No,
in it. So
which
unlucky.
is really disappointing. Don't get me
Means
wrong.
I'm not in it, I guess.
Miranda Cosgrove is a bit, but
A bit of you.
Sam was. She just made that show.
I never watched it, to be honest.
Really?
Just
think
because
it's on
I
Netflix.
didn't have the channel.
Jam, just to clarify, you are from Yorkshire, right? I believe it's Yorkshire.
No,
I might be wrong. I want to say.
I don't think it is
No,
Yorkshire.
wait. No, it's not, is it?
No. He's too left
No,
for Yorkshire.
wait. Are you sure?
I think so.
I was going to say, I've got another beer here. I finished my salted caramel. It was fantastic, obviously.
Damn.
It's
Sounds
from a
like
company
it.
called...
Tugging it down.
Yeah, it's from a company called Salt, and it says Satine... I think it says DDH Pale Ale.
DDH Pale Ale. Nice. What does DDH stand for?
Don't ducking ho. I think
You should shotgun it.
it's
Shotgun a Pale
yeah.
Ale.
No, I'm not going to shotgun this. That sounds
DDH
horrid. Is that
Pale
big? Yeah,
Ale.
yes. Gaming Hype Man. Previously, already today, I've had a hazy season IPA. I had this before stream, just to clarify. And more interestingly, I had a salted caramel IPA, which was fantastic, I have to say.
Brand.
Yeah, we've got
I know what it stands for.
we've got a lovely thing over in the UK where you can order a crate of beer, and it's different beer each month, which I've happened to get myself into. So there goes my sum and body. But yeah, so this month was Yorkshire. So let's give this a go, and then Duncan can tell us what DDH.
3 letters of DDH signify a guarantee of freshness.
Okay.
Or freshness of
bit of foam there.
Coniferous flavor and of substantial body. They stand for double dry hopped, denoting a process that is supercharging hop flavor in some of the world's most sought after craft beers. So it's going to be quite hoppy, I think.
So
like
there's
it.
8 beers a month, which is interesting. They're all different beers. But let me read this one to you. A double dry hopped pale ale. There you go. It says it, DDH.
There you go.
Bringing the best of 3 American hops to the table.
Ooh.
Nice.
Amarillo,
Nice.
Sentinel, and Chinook Star. Bringing
Nice.
flavors of pine, marmalade, and citrus.
To be fair, it sounds like one that we
Nice.
serve at work, which is very nice.
Let's give this a go, shall we?
Yeah. Do it.
Go for it.
Let me have a look. Wait.
Oh my god, that's oh. Oh, that tastes magnificent. You really get the marmalade. You get the marmalade and the citrus. It's there, and then
3
you
for
just
3 so far.
yeah. There's like an undertone of pine, which is
Nice.
just fantastic.
I want to see more about this.
I'm
Oh.
sad I'm not able to have beer because I'm not a big wine
You can have beer.
person.
You can have beer.
Gluten free.
Yeah, gluten-free beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told it's not very good.
It's quite good. You'd be surprised.
Or just suck it up and drink beer.
Yeah, just deal with it.
Throw it up anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I do at the end of the night.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's true.
I
Have
mean,
you ever
it's,
blacked out from drinking?
No.
yes.
Really?
So, story time.
We love a welly story.
It's year 9, okay? Year 9. Me and my mates at school get invited to a party afterwards, a house party, and I'm like, let's go, let's do
Finally,
this.
my first house party.
Yeah. Now, I'm at this age where my parents are still a bit funny about it, so I'm like, okay. I'm not going to tell them I'm going to a house party. I'm going to tell them I'm staying at a friend's. So I get dropped off at my friend's.
Teen.
I've got my
Okay.
clothes in the bag. I'm ready to go. We get dressed. We're all looking fly as. Walking down the streets. I've got my chinos on. I'm looking like the poshest, baddest boy around. And we
Nice.
walk into the roughest neighborhood in a town near me because we're getting some dodgy fella to buy alcohol for us that my friend knew. Now, obviously, I'm going there thinking, okay, he's going to buy us like crates of beer, stuff like that. This guy comes out with 3 bottles of vodka, one each.
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh
So
my god.
at this point, I'm like, that wasn't my plan, but okay, I'll roll with it. We rock up to this house party. It's in the summer, so it's nice and warm. Everyone's vibing. There is a shit ton of people there. I'm necking this vodka down. Not really thinking about what I'm doing. This is where the story gets a bit blurry. I remember being on the floor in the garden being dragged around. And I remember hearing loads of people scream, "The police are coming, the police are coming." And I'm there like just getting dragged around the garden. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the morning. My dad's sat at the end of the bed. Now in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is my dad doing at my friend's house where I'm staying? And then it hits me, I'm at home. I'm not at my friend's house. I'm in my own bed. I'm like, shit, what happened? Apparently, I'd blacked out. I'd wandered up to where my school was near this house, fell asleep on the sidewalk next to my school. My
Nice.
friend was getting a lift home and drove past me and said to his dad, was like, I don't think Andreas is okay. He needs like taking home. Came back, got me. Turns out as well, a load of like the older fucking kids that had been there had apparently like pissed on me and shit, which I did not fucking know about. And apparently they brought me home, put me on the doorstep, screamed for my parents. My parents opened the door and I just fell through backwards. And to this day, my mum claims that she took me to the hospital to get my stomach pumped. That part I don't believe is true because I don't remember ever having like a hospital band on my wrist, and I feel like I would just remember. I feel like the hospital would have kept me in, or I would remember. But yeah, and I still to this day think that's the reason why I can't really like drink properly.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, I can't do shots or anything for
Yeah.
like that reason. I think, but
Makes
That's good.
sense.
yeah. So that was fun. That was a fun time. I would definitely redo that party in a different way if I
I
had
thought
a
you were
chance.
just going to say I'd
but-
definitely redo it all again.
Oh no. But yeah, so that was.
ice cream after 8 p.m.
I
What do
have
you mean,
just
Jan?
realised. I have just realised as well that is basically 10 years ago.
Jesus.
Jan, what were you not drinking at 14, Jan?
I didn't drink till I was 18.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's like the same as us
America.
drinking at like
That's America.
17.
No, but people would drink in like 8th grade when they were like 13, 14. So like same.
People nowadays in the UK, they'll be drinking, they'll be smoking, they'll be popping cherries at like the age of 13, 14.
Yeah. Oh, Kayla doesn't understand that
Ava
reference.
doesn't understand that reference, do you?
Now I got it. You were
Yeah.
just talking about drinking, and then it just like went right over.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah. They're all doing that at like 13, 14.
It's true.
It's a rough world we live in nowadays.
These road men.
These road men.
You
Them
started at 16.
them tings. They just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I saw, what was it? I think I saw someone, whilst I was at work, I saw someone walk past, and he looked like he was like 14, just holding a cigarette. And he was on his own. I was like, there's no way you should be smoking.
Yeah, no. It's mad how in like the space of like 7 years, 14-year-olds are going to be being cracked at Fortnite to literally on crack. So
Yeah. Oh, that'll be
Okay.
both.
yeah, but
They'll
now
be-
they are doing
they'll
crack
be-
whilst being
Yeah,
cracked at
they'll be
Fortnite.
cracked on Fortnite because of crack.
That is why they are so good at Fortnite.
Yeah. Because of crack.
But yeah, there are 21-year-olds with 3 kids. I know someone.
I had like 4 girls pregnant my senior year.
For a
kids,
second, I
so-
thought you were going to say I've had like 4 kids already.
Yeah,
I
I've had
was just
4
like,
children.
well, where the fuck have you been keeping these?
They're right here. Oh my god, no. Could not imagine having children right now.
Yeah, no, it's a weird world for sure. When people are, what's weirder is just obviously I feel like in America it's actually quite common for people to have kids at a young age.
Yeah.
It is, but it's not in my town. I would
Fucking
say.
hell, sorry.
Your town.
No, but
Is it yours?
My
Is it?
town.
like
my town.
in like my area.
Oh, your
I would
area now.
Stop.
The area that you
Just
live
saying it's
in.
not common for people to like be pregnant. So having like 4 people pregnant in my class was even weird. Even though we had like the school I went to had 2,000 kids in it, so there were like 700 in my graduating class. So
I think that's like the same size as what my school was.
really,
I think that's.
Remember how big
I
my
think that's
school
quite a
was?
standard size, or like, here,
that's like really big here.
like
Like-
between 1600 and 2000.
I couldn't get less for my school. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
The moment I left school, I turned around and I was just like,
nice.
fuck you.
Did you actually do that,
Yeah.
or
I don't know, probably. I got that. My school just pissed me off. Like, I got put into after school detention once for skipping a class. When I didn't skip a class, I was in a German exam the whole time. And then
so you did skip a class to
no,
go to a
for the
German
last,
exam?
yeah, but they knew about the German exam.
Well,
But
clearly not.
For the last 10 minutes, I went to my classroom and they weren't there. Because I don't know if you had it, where you have like these exterior like cabin rooms. If your teacher wasn't in, or like if your teacher wasn't in, you'd go to a different room where there'd be like one teacher and like 3 different classes in there.
No.
No, we used to call it a study hall basically. If a teacher wasn't in and they couldn't find a replacement, the teacher would just leave you a bit of work, and you'd go sit in the study hall in silence for like 45 minutes.
I think that
So-
was. I think that was what it was like in sixth form, but not
Yeah.
in like school. Like in
And
school, it
so-
was just like you waited there for like 15 minutes. If the teacher didn't turn
Yeah.
up, then you left.
You get to leave. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but so this is
Same-
it. So
Same as the bus.
me and my friend
Yeah.
turned up to the classroom, and we were like, okay, we finished our German exam, nobody's here. It's quite clear they've gone to the study hall. Do we really go to the study hall, walk in when everyone's sat there silently, and sit there in silence for 10 minutes? Or do we just chill in the bathroom for a bit? So we just decided to chill in the bathroom for a bit. We just sat in
Nice.
the boys' toilets,
Excited.
had a little chat, and bell went, and we went to the next lesson.
I think I only got
Um,
one. I think I only got one detention during school.
Yeah, and so then like later on in the day, that our year head came into us and was like, "Right, you two, you're in fucking detention for skipping
You
class." We're like, "This is bullshit." And then she took my phone away from me. Fucking
lucky.
nightmare. One day I missed the bus. Oh, the bus didn't turn up at all, so we decided to. Me and a couple of my friends decided to walk to school, which was like a 3-hour walk.
Nice.
Jeez.
We had
I wouldn't even
one
go.
time where it was snowing and the bus obviously didn't turn up. So we're like,
Yeah.
snow day, let's not go in. So me and I think it was like 3 other friends went up to one of our friends' house, and then like someone, like one of their neighbors, came knocking on the door and was like, "Oh, do you need me to take you to school? I know you're meant to be at school right now." And we were like, "No, we're all good." And then he like wouldn't leave us alone, so two of us like ran. Well, I didn't run.
Nice.
I stuck with this guy, one of my friends at this house, and then the other two just ran to one of their houses. And we ended up
No.
getting taken into school, so we had to spend the day at school. The other two didn't. Kind of unlucky.
And that's a good point, actually. They just give detentions willy nilly.
I
They
never
turn
got
around
one.
some days and just be like, "You're pissing about. You're in detention today." And you'd be like, "Well, my bus is at 3:15. What am I meant to do?"
What'd you
And
get detention for, Yunk?
I think it was homework. Didn't do my homework. That was it, really.
Unlucky.
please don't
Ours
ask me
was
that question.
ours was more lunchtime detentions. Wasn't really after school detentions.
Yeah, please don't ask me that question because I got God knows how many. I had so many detentions. I got
Damn.
put in.
Bad
So
boy.
we had, yeah. I just couldn't give two shits. I was a clown in school. We had obviously like the detention hall, but we also had. Um, it was a place we called the BBC. It was the Bad Behavioural Centre,
Nice.
where I'm not kidding you. It was a little room where there was a teacher sat at a desk in the middle, and it was just pods all the way round. And if you got put in there, you'd have to spend the whole day sat in a pod in silence, just doing work.
School
Jeez.
suspension.
And it was, I got put in there once for half a day, and it was in the hell. It was horrible. I hated it so much.
We got away with so much stuff at our school. Like, I don't know how. Like, my friend group, like, got so like. I think our tutor just loved us, so we kind of got away with most stuff.
See, the
Mm.
problem was with some teachers, I could get away with it.
Yeah.
Because they obviously just kind of saw me as a bit of a clown in the classroom. I was never like disruptive, but they just kind of knew like I really didn't care that much about it.
I was
But
just
other
quiet,
teachers, yeah,
so I
no. Well,
don't think anyone suspected me. So I just got
look,
away with a lot of stuff.
yeah, looking back at it now, I was way more quiet in school than I am now. Like now, I'm just if someone saw me in school and then someone saw me now, they'd think I'm like some turtle that's properly come out of its shell
Mm.
because I'm pretty loud and just
Loud and proud.
say it how it is now. Yeah, pretty chill. Take the piss out of pretty much anyone I come across.
Nice.
Whereas back in the day, like I'd have to properly warm up to someone. Still
Yeah,
takes a lot
I
for me to
was.
actually open up to someone
Yeah,
nowadays, but
it takes a lot for me to talk to someone.
yeah. Put like school me on Twitch, and I guarantee I'd never spoken to anyone like outside my
Yeah,
postcode or it.
put school me on Twitch, and there'll be like no face cam, no mic.
Yeah, yeah.
Chat would just not be allowed, so no one could talk to me.
No, I'd just be like, I'm gaming.
I wouldn't even have a mic. I just wouldn't like. I'd type in chat.
Yeah,
Well, streaming.
yeah. As soon as someone said something, I'd be like, hi, just on the keyboard, hi.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Uh,
got through school, to be honest. Probably spoke about
Also,
100 words.
school was actually a pretty like shit rough time for me personally. I clowned around and stuff, but like behind the scenes, it was still like a pretty shit and rough time. That's why I just didn't enjoy it, because there's just too many like. Obviously, there's a lot for it which I'm like thankful for,
Yeah.
because without it, I wouldn't be who I am today. But there's a lot in there that I'm just like, that was a really shit thing to have to go through at that point in my life. Which obviously shit still happens now, but when you're in your 20s, I feel like you kind of are able to deal with it a bit
Yeah,
better.
you kind of are able to deal with it, and you kind of notice it
Yeah.
more when you're older, so you know it's happening.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about schools in the UK is this whole there's always this hierarchy that goes around. Like, you get the cool kids, and then you get the kids that they bully, but then those kids bully the kids below them in order to stay just below the cool kids. And then those
Like
kids bully the kids
everywhere,
below them. Well, yeah.
It's
it
like
probably
you wear a brand or you get bullied, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Whereas now, it's like, yeah. And to be fair, do you know what? Looking back at it, I hated wearing school uniform, but it makes so much sense to me now. It's such a smart idea. The
Yeah.
idea of sending kids to school where they have to wear their own clothes, like that, just screams, let's point out who's wealthy and who's not.
Yeah, but the thing is, it still gets pointed out with a school uniform.
It does, yeah,
But
to
not
a degree,
not as much.
not as much.
No, but it still gets pointed out.
But yeah, schools are just shit in general, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I don't think it matters where you are.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Switzerland. Switzerland's probably quite nice, I imagine.
Probably.
Don't know why, just Switzerland. Switzerland lets you off taxes and shit like that, so I just imagine Switzerland to be a nice place.
Unfortunately not. Damn.
Well, fuck.
I know a person.
Watched a video on Finnish schools, and they get paid really well over there. So.
But the school's
it looks
finished.
really nice.
Wait, it's finished.
It's finished.
Finished.
What time does it
Finland?
finish?
How do they get paid if school's finished?
It's like Chinese and Japanese schools that I don't get, where they go from like 6 a.m. till like 9 p.m. It's crazy.
Sounds awful.
I don't get people that work 9 till 5, and I do it.
Well, you don't. You do 8 till 4, don't you?
Well, yeah, okay, I do 8 till 4, but basically the same.
Not a time.
Well, it's not every day, is it, Jam?
But to be fair, this has been quite a common discussion, I think, in the UK anyway. Is this whole working from home situation through coronavirus and stuff? For me, I've actually loved it. Yeah. Obviously, like I like the whole being able to go out and like see people and stuff. That's ideal. But I've actually quite enjoyed working from home, because I feel like in an office, even when you want to take a break, you'd never feel like you're actually taking a break, because you're in the office and you feel like you're just being timed or watched or something.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like, if I wanted to just disappear for 10 minutes, I could easily just sit here or sit up in my lounge or something for 10 minutes and no one would question it.
Yeah. I can't really say I'd love to work from home, because I don't know what it's like.
Your job would be a bit difficult from home, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Unless I open a restaurant at home.
You'd have to like get one of those like robots with an iPad on the front of it, so you could like zoom around and take people's orders and stuff still.
Yeah. I could do that, I guess.
Do you feel less productive working at home?
No, not really. No, maybe in my previous jobs, but not this one. But I hated my previous jobs because sales is fucking shit.
Yeah, is it to do with that, or is it to do with like working at home?
100% to do with what my job was, because I hated sales and recruitment. If you are watching this and you are a 17, 18-year-old going into the job market, and you're thinking about getting into sales and recruitment without actually having a proper passion for it, bin it off.
Who has a passion for sales and recruitment?
Bin it off. There's money to be made there, but fuck me, is it a grind, and all you get fed is lies. You go into a job where they pay you like 20 grand basic salary, and they're like, oh yeah, but don't worry, you can earn like 60k with commission. It's fucking bollocks. You don't earn commission at all. If you earn commission, you maybe get it one every 3 months. It's just a load of horseshit. They give you false promises. And that might just be the companies that I
Something you have
work
to work
for.
your ass
But
off for.
yeah, if you want to make the money, what they don't tell you is in order to double your salary via commission, you have to put 12 hours a day into it. Whereas now I sit here earning a little bit less, but I'm just solving people's IT problems throughout the day. And I can clock off at 4 o'clock. Yeah. With most of the time, it's usually just getting someone to turn something on or off or doing an update for them.
The only thing I really
Do you have like a handbook, or do you have to like know what to do?
To a degree.
You can't really just go in there and wing it, can you?
Yeah, but no, sometimes. But most of the time, no, I have to kind of have a rough idea of what it might be. But for me, it's literally things like people will call up and be like, "Oh, I can't access like my login for this," or I had one woman today where she was trying to open PDF files, and basically the text on the PDF file, when it was bold in a Word document on the PDF file that was coming through as like an italic, really thin that you couldn't view when printing. And it was just a case of she was using the wrong software to view the PDF.
Nice.
It was that simple, but obviously, like, but I say it was that simple for someone that doesn't actually like work in IT or doesn't like, other than work, doesn't spend time on computers. It's not simple. But like for me or either of you two, you probably know to look. Okay, well, what other software can you use to view it? Oh, well, it works fine in this one. Just use that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I mean, I had one woman today who couldn't get her iPhone to work that she's trying to set up. It froze completely, like to where none of the buttons were working. And my suggestion to her was leave it over the weekend on, let the battery die, and try again Monday.
I mean, it's a decent
She couldn't even
suggestion.
like full reset it.
No, this is what I like. So I went through the whole process. I was like, "Can you press the home button screen?" It's one of these older iPhones.
Yeah.
I was like, "Can you press the home button screen on it?" No, doesn't do anything. Okay. Can you hold the lock button down for me? See if it powers off. No, doesn't do anything. Okay, well, hard reset is holding the home button and holding the lock button. Does that do anything? No, doesn't do
But
anything.
if it's like a 7, they don't actually have a home button. It's like a haptic button. So if it's off, the home button doesn't work.
Okay.
So if it's a 7, it's probably the volume and the
There you go.
power button.
I think I said that as well, and then I said to
Yeah.
her, "Can you tap the home screen button 3 times because there's something to do with the guidance assistance on there."
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "That doesn't do anything," and so I just got to the point. I was like, "Let's just let the phone die. Just
Yeah.
let it die, and we'll try it again next week." But
I mean,
yeah.
I had to do that. I tried fixing an iPod for work
yeah,
earlier by taking the screen off and trying to replace the battery. But
nice.
I needed
So I don't quite have to do that.
a solder iron, which I don't have. So
Yeah. Other than that, I just have to give people access to like certain
Yeah.
files or folders, map networks for them. Your pretty generic, basic
I
stuff,
think
really.
the only thing I really like about work is free food, basically.
I actually get a ton of perks from this company.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, like I mean, I got sent a load of more stuff the other day. Like I got this bottle,
Nice.
and stuff. I've got obviously the 2 monos and everything came with it. One of the other IT guys is sending me like a ton of adapters and stuff to try out that the company uses, just so I can get like the hang of them. Which is quite cool. And then obviously there's all these perks. You get like free stuff or like mega discounts and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's pretty breezy, to be fair. I enjoy it. It's probably like the first time I've actually like really enjoyed a job
Yeah.
since I first started working way back. The problem was I got into sales, and sales is just it wasn't a waste of time, but it was just a like drain constantly. Sales is
That's what I feel like front of house is like.
oh yeah. To be fair, like front of house as well. I feel like that kind of falls into the same category.
Front of house is
but
dreadful, which is why I stick behind the bar, away
Yeah.
from the people.
yeah, no, it's some people enjoy it. Some people like live.
Yeah,
for
some people
that
like
whole.
thrive for it and all that.
Some people live off of that whole sales experience. I see, like, if you're making good money, I can see how you feel motivated and stuff to do it. But yeah,
For
no, it's just not for me.
Mine did like front of house stuff, but it's just exhausting to have to be like on the whole time.
Did you not enjoy serving your smoothie yogurt salads or whatever they were?
No, I
Is
liked
that all in
doing
one,
that,
is it?
and
A smoothie.
A
it was
smoothie
all
yogurt
good.
salad, yeah.
I liked it. I just didn't like getting overworked the way that I did. But I liked like the customers coming in, like talking to them if they were nice.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not
if you get nice
exactly.
customers, then it's great. But
Yeah.
chances of
Tell
that.
me, that is not exactly what a how do you pronounce it? A kaya,
Asai?
that's
Acai.
the one.
Yeah.
Acai bowl. That's the one. Still to this day, that word confuses me. But
Too.
Yogurt
it's basically
salad.
just a smoothie yogurt salad.
No.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's like a thicker smoothie.
So yogurt.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
like my sales pitch right now.
So a smoothie yogurt. A
Yogurt.
smoothie yogurt with
And then it has granola on top,
yeah,
a fresh fruit,
which is
and
a fruit
honey.
salad.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's a smoothie yogurt salad.
Smoothie
Okay,
yogurt
sure.
fruit salad or fruit smoothie yogurt salad.
Smoothie yogurt salad with fruit.
Yeah.
You can't
Mind
say
that,
with fruit because the fruit is the salad.
Salad with granola. Sorry.
Smoothie. Well, it's like crouton, isn't it? I guess then if we're going down that route.
Crouton.
Crouton's bread.
Granola.
Granola
It's
isn't
still a grain.
not
I
bread.
thought crouton was just bread.
Yeah, crouton is like toasted bread.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
so.
but it's still got like that crunch to it. Like you could equivalent. Like,
So
you
the
could
cornflakes.
So the crisps.
Oh my god.
What else you got?
Anyways.
You got crisps. You got what other crunchy foods are there?
No, but if you're making it like, a salad is pretty much it's the same thing as an acai bowl.
No,
Then like
salad isn't the same as an acai bowl. It's a smoothie fruit salad. Is the same as a
Smoothie yogurt salad.
smoothie yogurt
okay.
fruit salad.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Salad
I don't know.
equals fruit. True.
I liked that job until
Till you
I
left.
didn't get enough from it
Till who left?
or help from it. Till I left.
Until you left, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, because the 40 days that I had to work in a row weren't very fun. But
I still don't know how you did that.
I had no option.
You could have quit about 20 days into that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You could have been
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I've been working. I haven't had a day off for a while now. This
Yeah,
isn't good.
Yeah.
I should
worked
probably
Well,
quit."
I had to do the schedule, and he was firing people left and right. He wasn't hiring people. He wouldn't let me hire people.
So then
So-
you just don't put yourself on for a shift.
But then nobody's gonna be there.
So
Then what?
You don't
I'm
own
in
it, do
trouble
you?
for not keeping the business open. I felt like I owned the place because I had to do everything. And I wasn't getting any compensation for it.
No, just working an illegal number of days in a row.
Yeah. And I was supposed to have a week off for TwitchCon that ended up getting canceled, but I kept it on there and I had to work through that because someone decided they wanted to go to Mexico. And so I ended up firing him
Yes.
for it. Yeah.
Did he lose his job in the end?
So yeah,
Nice.
he did.
At least he lost his job.
I mean, he could he could come back because I'm not there and I was the one who like facilitated all of it.
could
True.
still be in Mexico.
He's probably
Well, he
still in
came
Mexico,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doubt he got back after that. Can't come back to America without a job.
Mm.
Jeez.
Yeah. He came back and like walked in the back and like dropped his key off and I just walked out the door. I was like, I'm not dealing with this right now, so I just left.
Nice.
Eventful
Calm.
Yeah.
stuff.
Well managed.
Sounds like it.
Gave
That's
up at
it.
that point, didn't I?
It's a sign of a
So-
true leader. That is
Yeah.
staying calm in a tough situation.
Yeah, you
Well, I
just
was
don't-
leaving already, but I wasn't gonna stay for him to drop off his key. I get uncomfortable in confrontation.
Really?
Like massively uncomfortable.
Not really confrontation though, is it? He's dropping off a key.
Yeah, but he wanted to
It's
like talk. I was just like, no, I'm leaving.
not every talk is confrontation.
I mean, fair, but I don't know. I just get uncomfortable with that kind of stuff.
You
Weird.
could like square up to you or something.
I don't know. I don't like getting
Just a
yelled
quick
at.
right hook.
But here's your fucking key.
He's gonna be
I
like,
just
he's
want a
gonna
week
hold
in
it.
Mexico.
He's gonna hold out the keys, and then as you go to take them, he's just gonna drop them before you can get your hand there. Just like, have that.
Wait.
That's what you deserve.
And then do the whole.
Yeah.
That's confrontation right there. That is the epitome of confrontation.
There you go.
Yeah. Doesn't get any worse than that.
Ugh. Nice.
I can
Nice.
deal with someone throwing fists, but as soon as they do that,
As soon as they drop a key,
as soon as they drop a key, I'm done. I'm out of there.
I'm
I've had enough.
nowhere near him.
Yeah. Calling it quits at that point.
Won't see me near anyone dropping keys.
Yeah. We're not having this fight.
Um.
No, I reckon I could take on anyone.
What did you say?
I reckon I could take on anyone.
Anyone?
Yeah, well, most people that I know I could take on.
Animal do you genuinely think you could take on? Like, easy. No issue.
Okay, so
How do you mean? Like, at what point?
Like, you
does-
could beat in a
yeah, but,
fight.
yeah, but
Like,
at
an
what
animal you could
point
beat
does
in
it
a fight.
mean I have won the fight?
when it's
It's
dead or
Yeah.
KO'd.
when it's KO'd.
Like, when it's just not able to fight back, then sure.
So when it's dead.
Yeah, or knocked out.
So
You don't have to
what
kill it.
animal do we think we can kill with our bare hands?
Yeah. Theoretically.
You go first.
I'm trying to think of one.
Kayla can go first.
No,
It's a
I didn't think about it.
it's a tough question.
I don't think I could beat anything in a fight. Like, I don't think I could beat a bird in a fight because it's agile and can move around quickly.
Depends what bird.
And, like,
Depends what birds,
Maybe.
yeah. Like I could knock the shit out of a penguin.
You'd be surprised how big some penguins are.
Oh no, yeah, well, I know they're big, but I
Take on
still,
take on an emperor penguin.
I still reckon I could take
I
a
don't think
penguin
you're
on.
winning that fight.
penguin.
I still reckon I could take a penguin on. What else do I reckon I could take on?
Like, I don't even think I could genuinely take on a raccoon just because of how aggressive they are.
One of those like
I think it beats the shit out of me.
what are those
To be
fat
honest.
off what are those fat off sharks called that just filter feed?
No way you think you can beat a shark.
It's like a bull shark.
Well,
or
on
something
land,
like that.
I can beat any shark.
No, like a bull shark. I reckon I could take a bull shark in the sea. They don't eat people. They just
Okay,
filter
but what if
feed.
it did?
But that's not the question. It's just
yeah.
what animal could you take on? Obviously, I'm not gonna be ridiculous and say I could take a whale on because that would take a lot.
Again,
It
on
would take a
land, I
while.
could take on a whale.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I don't reckon you could because if a whale dies and gets washed up on shore, I found this out the other day. A load of methane gas builds up inside of it, and it has no way of escaping. And so basically, it just becomes one big bomb of whale guts.
Yeah, but how long do you think that takes? It doesn't happen instantaneously.
Not that long. It doesn't happen. It doesn't.
Yeah,
take
but it's
that
not
long.
going to happen instantaneously, is it?
No,
It's
it's
enough
true,
time
but-
for me to run away.
It's gonna die when it's in the ocean and then wash up, so wouldn't the gas already be building
Well,
up and it
this is it,
potentially
yeah.
explode in the
Not
ocean?
if I kill it out of water.
But to the point where when it explodes, its guts and stuff go flying at 45 miles an hour.
I can run faster than that.
There's no way you think you can take a whale and genuinely kill it with just your fist.
If it's
No,
on
I
land,
couldn't take a
yes.
whale.
Because it's already dying. So I just help it. You know?
No.
I couldn't take a. I reckon I could beat a deer up.
I don't think I could be a deer up, no.
I reckon I could.
I don't think I could
reckon
either.
take
They
one.
are fast. They got the antlers.
Yeah, but it's not
Well,
about how
no,
fast.
yeah,
It's
no,
it's
it's
about it's about fighting them. It's not
Yeah,
about
but
how
No,
fast.
but if
they
they
are.
just run at you and take their antlers and like you're just done.
Yeah, but so I'm talking about.
Not
Okay,
all
sorry.
deers have antlers.
A female deer,
Yeah.
not a male deer. None of these antlers, just a female deer. I reckon I could beat one of them up. Yeah, I mean, probably. If it's just a one-on-one fight, I probably reckon I could take a cow on as well.
No chance.
I
No.
reckon I could give some cows a pretty good.
Run for their money.
Yeah. Because
Bro,
I think the cow.
how would you go about taking a cow on?
As it runs towards you, quickly step to the side and give it a quick. No, to just right
You
to
punch
the
it,
eye.
it's just gonna sit there and be like, okay, nice.
I reckon
Like-
if you catch a cow in the right place on its head, that thing is going down quicker than a ton of bricks.
Yeah, but do you know where that place is on their head?
Not a clue. But if I
So
knew I
you're
was
just
fighting a cow-
guessing.
No. Hang on. If I knew I was fighting a cow, I'd do my research. You don't go into a fight and not do your research on your opponent, do you?
Some people do. If it's like a
If
if it's like a
someone
bar
pays me-
fight, if it's like a bar
if
fight,
someone-
you don't go into a bar like before you go into a bar. You're not like researching people that are gonna be in that bar, being like, oh, I
Yeah, but
might
you know
fight
you're
this
against
person.
a person. If I walk into a bar and there's a load of cows
So,
in there that are going to start
cows
me,
can
I'm
run.
walking straight out of that bar.
Cows can run at 40 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, I'm not saying they can't run quick. And I'm
No,
not saying
but
they're
if
not
it's
strong.
running quickly at you, you're gonna have
In
to
your
you're
axe,
gonna have
you're
to
just-
you're gonna have to sidestep quicker than he can get to you.
Yeah, but I reckon I could do that. I genuinely reckon
Have
I
you been
could
have
take
you
a
been
cow
face
on.
to face with a cow before?
I've seen cows.
I have.
But like close with them. You know how wide they are.
Yeah, I know.
They're thick.
But again, I still think if
You'd
you
have to
catch
like
a cow
jump.
if you catch a cow in the right place,
I think you are thinking your punch is gonna do a lot more damage to a cow. I think if you punch a cow, it's just gonna sit there and be like, okay.
I
and
don't
then
think it
just
would sit
continue on.
there. It would get phased by it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
to
fall
be honest,
over.
a phased cow, how's that going to react? That ain't running at top speed.
Not straight
A
away.
phased cow,
No.
and a phased cow isn't
But
even
what, are
running
you
in
just gonna
straight
stand there and
direction.
just keep punching it
Yeah, but that's how you win
until
a
it
fight.
falls over?
Yeah,
It's just gonna not do
when a
anything.
massive cow is just sat there,
probably.
it could kick you? It could
Yep.
do
It
quite a few
could.
things. It could
It
you could
could.
punch it, it could fall onto you, and the cow
could,
might still
yeah.
be conscious and it would squish you, therefore you'd lose the fight.
Yeah, but without a ref there doing the countdown,
Alright, what?
it
No,
doesn't
but it
win,
would
does
squish you and then you'd get unconscious because it would be laying on you, on your face probably. You wouldn't be able to breathe.
It's true.
You
but
die. GG.
Yo,
I
no.
still reckon I could give a cow a run for its money.
I'm trying to think.
think you
of
could beat a
other
cow, though.
animals. I
To be
reckon I could
honest.
take on an owl.
Sure.
Yeah, but stuff like that's just dumb. That's like me saying I could beat a cat up.
No, but it's like, do you
Could you?
genuinely think you could beat
Cats
a
are
cow?
like cats are.
I don't think
agile.
I could beat a cat. Cats are aggressive.
I could drop kick a cat further than.
You could drop
I
kick
could probably
it,
kick
but
a
you'd
football.
have to get it in the opportunity.
And it's gonna
to
land
drop
on
kick
its
it.
feet and come scratch
I
your
don't think you
fucking.
get an opportunity. That cat, as soon as it comes running towards me in the ring, that thing is getting punted so far that I may as well score the longest
Yeah, but
touchdown or
if
fucking
you-
field goal that's ever been scored.
If you miss the kick,
Then the
Here.
cat's gonna miss
it
me.
climbs on your legs, scratches you, you're bleeding,
Scratches your eyes out.
climbing up you. You're like,
And I'm not being
get
funny,
off.
That thing's getting its neck broken. Like
So how are you gonna kick its neck if it's running at you?
that thing's running around me. You're getting it in between. You're
No, it's
How is
gonna,
it up here?
It's gonna dodge it.
Squeezing
You're
it
gonna go to.
slightly.
How have you got it from the ground up
You're
here?
gonna
Are
go
you
to
like
kick and
kneeling
it's
down
already
or
jumping
something?
at your face.
And then when that thing's a bit unconscious, you grab it and you toss it in the air, give it a massive kick, and that thing's flying.
I think you forget what these animals can do sometimes.
Yeah.
No, I know that.
I
I
think
know
you're
they can
under-
do bits, but I'm saying I could do more bits.
Sure.
Sure.
I can't think of
pretty
any
confident.
animals. Why can I not think of any animals?
Like
Like a fox,
I could take a fox.
squirrel.
I reckon I can take a fox.
Yeah. I could take a fox easily. Sheep, I reckon I could deal with. Goats, I'm not too sure on,
Nah, probably not a goat.
because goats have pretty firm heads.
Animals easy to fight. Which wild animals can a human being defeat in a
If it
fight
says
with
a load
bare
of
hands?
sea creatures, though, that's just not fair.
Uh,
'Cause sea creatures just shouldn't really count, in my opinion.
Alright, let's read this, shall we? How long is this? Okay, it's not that long. If by defeat you mean drive off, then most of these are possible to defeat. If a lone wolf or big cat sees a large human charging full sprint at it, then it will likely run away. Wolves are cowards and cats are stalkers. Animals don't like to risk injury fighting for food. It can mean death. My mum ran into a coyote which was not impressed enough by her showing and clapping to hold off making a lunge at her dog. Until she got a rake at it and hit the fence with it. I, on the other hand, saw one sulking in the garden and yelled at it from the window, which didn't faze it. Okay, so I grabbed my shoes, opened the door. This got its attention and make a light jog for the garden. It ran away. What is all this? The thing, as others have said, is to know the opponent. Martial arts experience wouldn't hurt, but neither will you defeat many animals with kung fu. You need an attack plan. You need anatomical knowledge, and you need to know how to position yourself. Whereas to reduce your exposure to their natural weapons,
That's literally how I'm fighting a cow.
MMA fighters would likely fare best given their knowledge of holds and grapples. Even an MMA fighter.
How would I hold a cat?
I don't think I've never seen an MMA fighter hold
Yeah, he gets
someone
someone in a
like that.
headlock.
Yeah, but not
Gets someone
like
in a
that.
You get a cat in a headlock, that cat is fucked.
Easily, cats can like squirm out of things.
I don't
though.
care. Put a cat in a headlock.
What
Put a
was
cat
it
in a
saying?
headlock, and that thing is done.
MMA fighters would likely fare best given their knowledge of holds and grapples, but knowledge and agility are enough. You don't have to spend years in the octagon to know how to hold an opponent in a grapple. Cats stalk and attack fast, and if that's how the battle opens and you don't see them coming, you'll almost certainly be dead. If all these battles take place, say, in an open area with a few trees and 20 foot between you and the animal, then their stalking advantage is taken away, and certainly you could cause them to flee. I'm dubious as to whether a tiger or lion would run, but it's not impossible if you appear crazy enough. Hell, I saw a grizzly run away from the kitten once. Still making the lion or tiger think you're gunning for it is your only hope, as if it decides to fight, you're screwed.
That's a pretty good thing to know, isn't it? If you ever come across a lion or a tiger or something in the wild, instead of appearing shy and backing off from it and scared, just fucking scream and charge straight towards it.
A
And it's
gorilla
just
you
gonna
have
run
no
away.
chance against. The only
Yeah,
damage
nah,
you could do is an eye gouge, and every hit it lands is potentially fatal.
yeah,
Given their mentality, an attempt to intimidate will likely only be seen as a challenge and prompt an attack. Be submissive
yeah.
or play dead if you want to live. Even then, not sure, but...
Yeah. Gorillas, I'd be the most submissive bitch ever if I came face to face with a gorilla. I'd be on my knees, just like, I will fucking worship you for the rest of my life. Just please, please do not do harm upon me.
A cheetah or leopard, I would say, is within the realm of possibility. Take away teeth and claws, and neither is a threat in terms of pure strength or size. The thing is to
take away a fucking
Teeth.
animal's legs.
Yeah. The thing is to get hold of its head. You'll be waiting for it to try and bite. It'll be fast, but not so much as if it was coming at you at 60 kilometers an hour. Keep your arms out as the obvious targets. Whichever it goes for, pull back as fast as you can while your other hand grabs behind the neck. Grab a handful of skin and hold on. At this point, it will turn its attention to that hand, attacking its vulnerable back, trying to turn its head to bite, which opens up an opportunity to place the other hand under its chin. Now press those hands together as hard as possible. Now its mouth is held closed with a firm grip on its jaw and skull. You control its head. but it has powerful legs, and you could pull out of that hold, lift up to take its. This guy's really thought about it.
Imagine getting into a fight with a leopard in the future.
I'd just be like,
One having enough speed to move your hand out the way, but also bring your other hand around to grab its neck. Two,
but
then having
this
enough
is
speed to bring your other hand up under it. Three, having enough force to push down to choke it, and four, having enough strength to just hold it there whilst this thing's pulling away from you.
Oh, it's trying to run as fast as possible.
That guy's dumb. That guy definitely died to a leopard attack after writing this.
What's it saying? As you lift, twist its head and swing to the side. Swing it to the side to try and get its hind legs out from under it, or trying to angle its body between your legs with its back into your crotch, and get its body in a leg lock. Basically, so.
Basically, just pick up and swing it around.
Taking away the claws and the teeth.
You could
like the
potentially
teeth
fool
thing.
with
yeah,
it.
this
and...
is a toothless and a clawless leopard we're talking about. Like, this is just dumb already.
No, this is with its claws and teeth. It was just at the start. It was
it?
saying take away teeth and claws, and neither is a threat in terms of pure strength or size, which is just saying that they don't have. They're not big and they're not strong.
Take away its anger or its need for food, and there's no fight at all.
You could potentially fool with it, and pull it into a similar leg lock, but if not, stomp on its rib cage with all your might. If you're 6'3.5", if you're a 6'3.5" 250-pound man like myself, that force will quickly leave its lungs and heart crushed and punctured with broken. Okay, what the heck? Much of the same applies to a wolf.
Really thought this out.
Yeah, he has. All of the other ones in here are like nothing, because the next one is much of the same applies to wolf, but I'm more intimidated by the wolf's bite strength. Still no real claws to worry about. Get a hold of the head and you win.
No, I know I couldn't take a wolf on, because wolves hunt in packs.
Massive.
Yeah.
And so I know if I'm fighting a wolf in front of me, there's at least 2 wolves coming in from the side.
A lion or bigger cat is too strong for these tactics. Monkeys are often small enough that a human could kill one, but you will be bitten. A chimp is too strong.
Yeah.
Any snake but the larger constrictors should be possible. Again, if you get the head, it's game over. Of course, if they're venomous enough and get a bite in, you'll die anyway. Still, there's this guy on YouTube that catches a lot of animals barehanded, including such snakes. Wouldn't want to try though. Insects, obviously.
Is it, what's his name? Coyote something?
Oh no, that's the explorer guy, isn't it? Coyote Peterson.
Ah, Coyote Peterson.
He gets stung by loads of stuff.
He just stings himself and lets loads of things by him and stuff, and he's just like dealing with the pain, and you're just like, this man's a fucking god.
Insects, obviously. Even a black widow you could slam a fist down on and reduce to mush before it bites. Raccoons, foxes, and the like stand no chance. A horse,
raccoons.
Oh, here we go.
For all the scary stuff that raccoons supposed to be, they are little, like, they're wimps. I could take on a whole family of raccoons.
This next one's for you, Welly. A horse, cow, oxen, or moose, etc. You simply can't do enough damage to barehanded. But a deer you could kill.
Bullshit, I reckon I could do more than enough damage to a cat.
A smaller black bear or the like might be barely possible, but bears are very tough and strong, so not very likely. In short, nothing much bigger than us could be killed barehanded. Other primates of comparable size are significantly stronger.
See, the thing is, I think it depends on how, like, fucking crazy you are in this fight.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny. If you come at a cow, like, all fucking nuts, and you start, like, ripping its ear off and punching it and, like, tearing its stomach open, you're winning that fight.
Yeah.
But obviously at that point you've got to be, like, fucking just nuts, which, to clarify, I'm not going to go to that extreme. None of this is actually ever going to happen.
No.
I'm never going to find myself in a ring with a cow.
Theoretically.
But, yeah.
You might.
I hope anyway.
You don't know what you might get yourself into.
It's true. I hope I don't ever find myself in that situation, but who knows in this day and world. I mean, the way Jake Paul's going fighting everyone, I might end up fighting a cow.
For clout.
But, yeah, I reckon I could take on most animals our size.
I'd say a deer is where it caps.
Baby lion.
No, you're not taking on a lion.
A lion cub Yeah.
Lion cub, yeah. But that's like saying
Yeah.
I
That's
could
evil.
I could take on a baby elephant.
Baby elephants
Yeah,
are pretty
probably.
big.
So it's baby. They don't know what to do. They
I
don't
could
know how the
definitely
world
beat up
works.
a lemur. Like I could beat a lemur
Yeah,
up.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. I
Sloth.
could definitely beat a sloth up. Yeah. That bitch would move way too slow. There wouldn't be like no movement at all to my first punch. I'd see their punch coming as well straight away.
Yeah.
Not if it's from behind.
Poor thing.
Behind, I've probably got time to
You
finish
just
my
feel
lunch
like a
before she hits me. I reckon I could take on a human as well.
who?
Who? Like what human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Size-wise.
what size human?
Definitely anything under the age of 12.
Jesus.
I could easily knock the hell out of an 8-year-old.
My
Yeah.
God. Hypothetically.
Yeah, obviously, hypothetically, I'm not going to go around beating an 8-year-old up. I reckon I could take someone my own age. Not someone that obviously spends like their whole life in the gym, because I'm not that big.
Depends
Do you
though.
think
You
reckon-
could
Beat someone like clone copy of yourself.
Yeah, I could beat a clone copy of myself. Yeah.
Well, surely not, because if it's a clone copy of you, they can beat you,
No, but just like
and you
size
can beat
wise.
them, so it would end up being a draw.
No, so they look exactly like me, but they're not actually the
So
same
not actually a
person.
clone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could take that.
But you say you could beat someone who goes and spends their life in the gym. You probably could, to be honest, if they didn't know anything about fighting.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Probably. I've played more than enough fighting games to know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Make sure you have your controller.
Yeah.
Easy one.
Just think.
What's that?
you're
You want to fight? Okay.
Anyway, I think this has gone
That's it,
quick.
That's it for this
Yeah,
week,
I
isn't
I
it?
think that is it for this week. Started with no real intro and just kind of went from there.
Yeah. See you later.
Nice. Good outro.
Bye.
But yeah, it feels
That
like we
is,
haven't really.
To be fair, that is 10 episodes now that we've done.
Yeah.
Which, when you think about it, is actually 10 weeks. Which, when you think about that, that's 2.5 months that we've been doing the podcast now.
True.
Yep.
Which is really
Crazy.
cool that we're still going and we're still cracking on with numbers.
And it seems to go
pushing
quicker
slowly.
and quicker every time. Like it
Yeah, it
seems like
does.
we've only been talking for like half an hour.
Yeah,
45 minutes.
we're getting there. We're still trying to come up with ideas of how to grow and whatnot.
We'll
Obviously,
get
we've
there.
got a TikTok going now, and we've got things happening on there almost every week. I say almost every week. I didn't really do one for last week because I couldn't think of anything from last week. But I'm sure there's been a couple of things this week which I can make some TikToks off of. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Couple of
TikTok
days
will love.
TikTok content worth.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love to hear about how I think I could take on a
Cow
cow
and an 8-year-old.
and an 8-year-old. Yeah,
At one time.
yeah. I might just do the Ollie Ball impression, to be fair.
Yeah,
but-
been a good one.
Yeah, it's been fun. We've enjoyed it, and
If
plenty more
you're
to come.
need to iron out these intros and outros, really. That's what we need to
Yeah,
do.
definitely. But I think all we can ask for is support. Share the pod.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, smash that like button.
Like and subscribe.
And comment.
And comment. Yeah.
Who you want to see on the pod. Comment what you want to see us talk
Comment
about.
what you call Buffalo Wild Wings as well.
Oh.
But yeah.
Comment how many
Twitch.
Italian sodas you've had in your life.
Yeah.
I'm never coming on the podcast again. It's over. This is it.
Check out the Twitch, check out the YouTube, check out the
TikTok.
Follow us on Twitter.
Email us.
email us. Fucking swear, go like I'll fight any of you. Like I just said, I could take on a human.
We can get the contracts up and running for fights.
Yep.
If anyone
Let's
wants
do
it.
it. Let's do it. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it. Just a big thank you for 10 episodes and 10 more at least to come.
That's a big promise.
Big promise.
But yeah.
No guarantee I'm here for all 10. But...
I'll be here for at least 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
To be fair, the way my life's going at the moment, who knows? But there we go.
Yeah. Been a good one.
Oh, dear.
And we'll be back same time next week. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is 8 p.m. Is it
8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, 8
Friday,
p.m. UK time.
User on Twitch.
What is it?
YouTube video usually goes up Sunday.
12 p.m.
12 p.m. PST.
PST. 3 p.m.
EST.
EST.
And sometime in fucking Australia.
It is
About
4 a.m. Japanese time.
There you go.
Easy.
Konnichiwa, Martin Kloon.
Martin Kloon.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay, nice one. We'll see you all next week. See ya later. Peace.